here are the top 5 things you need to know about investing. Number 1 is invest in what you know. If you can't articulate your edge, then you don't have one. Great investing tips are not going to come from your sister-in-law's boyfriend or your Uber driver. The best investors in the world probably aren't going to tell you what they're investing in. Number 2 is avoid the greater fool theory. Think of this as you're buying the Bored Ape NFT. That has absolutely no intrinsic value other than what you think someone might pay you for that in the future. Assets like this that have no earning generating power really have no intrinsic value, and this would be gold, art, crypto, or NFTs. Instead, consider assets that have earning generating and intrinsic power like Apple stock. Even if the market closed and you were never able to sell your Apple stock again, you're still gonna get a cash dividend every single quarter that will make that investment have intrinsic value to you. Number 3 is price matters. You can overpay for great companies. I love NVIDIA. It also has a $3 trillion market cap. So if you want to make 5 times your money from here, it's going to have a $15 trillion market cap, which is quite a high bar. In the year 2000, the entire NASDAQ was so overvalued that when it crashed, it would take 15 years for the NASDAQ to recover to the same valuation that it had in 2000. So price matters. Number 4, invest in companies that have barriers to entry. If someone can open up a competitor to you with very little barriers, your margins are going to get eroded really quickly. Examples of businesses that have very low barriers to entry would be a restaurant, a spa, a bar, a travel agency, things that really anyone can get into. Those are typically not good businesses. There are 6 and really only 6 barriers to entry. There is economies of scale, network effects, intellectual property, brand, switching costs, and scarcity of supply. If your business doesn't have one of those 6 things, then it's probably something you don't want to be invested in. And number 5, nobody that I know has ever made money being a short-term investor. Trading in and trading out and flipping things, A, you're going to be wrong 50% of the time. B, you're going to get your capital chewed up in commissions and taxes. The best investors find really good companies and hold those for a long period of time. And if you're not willing to hold that investment for a long period of time, it's probably not something you should be investing in. I'm sorry these might not be the sexiest or get-rich-quick tips, but that's just not how investing works.